Hello, everybody, and welcome. You know, today's Wednesday, and normally I talk about another anime that's airing, but it got delayed, which is Please Take Him Off Takamine-san. Now that show is delayed, so I don't know when it's gonna come back. Some people say it's gonna come back next week, or I don't know why it's delayed. And I don't know why these shows are getting delayed. I feel like I don't know why. But since I'm off today, I really want to discuss the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, my thoughts and reaction on this particular topic. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody else, famous YouTubers and beyond, YouTubers, TikTok, Instagram, X, whatever social media you used, everybody has talked about the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Now, I haven't got a chance to do it because of work and such, but it's given me enough time to talk about it. Now, I did look at these winners last week. Days ago, and I voted multiple times. But this 2025, it is so mid, it's not even funny. I feel like these awards were so freaking obvious that it was so obvious that when JJK Season 2 won Anime of the Year, I was pissed off because I wanted Bocchi to rock. Bocchi should have won that year. But because it's the fan base, and because it's mainstream, JJK Season 2 won. And that's the thing about these awards. We're focusing on mainstream animes and nobody don't give two shits about. That's why we go to this year. Now, for this, I'm gonna show you what awards that should have won, some are lost. Anime of the Year, I'm gonna save that for last because I'm gonna get it off my chest. First off, Film of the Year, that look back thing. And I'll be honest, and by the way, some of these picks, I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen it. Some I have, some I haven't seen it. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be super honest. Super honest to these awards. Okay, so first off, Look Back. I've never seen Look Back, so I don't know how that is winning. Me personally, I picked the Haikyuu, the Dumpster Battle, and the Spy X Family Code White. The only reason I picked out of those two to win was because of the fact that I have not seen. There's only two movies I've seen. I haven't seen The Color Within. I haven't seen My Hero Academia You're Next. I haven't seen those ones, which I want to see My Hero Academia You're Next. I heard some good things about it, so that again aside. But again, Look Back winning, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know about it. Okay, now this pissed me off. Best Continuing Series? Really? Demon Slayer? This just proved your fan base is so toxic, so effing annoying, to a point where I'm like, how the fuck this show won? I'm a One Piece guy when it comes to this 6. Out of the 6 shows here, well, no, I'm a Naruto first, One Piece second. But I'm talking about when these awards aired, One Piece should have freaking won. One Piece should have won. But the fan base is so freaking toxic. The Demon Slayer fan base are so effing toxic. They won Best Continuing Series. Really? You could have said Bleach. You could have said One Piece. But come on, guys. Really? First of all, this was a training arc. It wasn't serious. This was a training arc. Nothing good in the training. There was nothing good in the training arc. Yeah, it's still the same Demon Slayer animation. But still. Okay. And now, Best New Series, Solo Leveling. I'll be honest with you with Solo Leveling. I'm not surprised. General, the MC is like the Ash Ketchum effect. He is the Ash Ketchum. This guy is so Ash Ketchum. He catches new things and he releases them. He catches new things to add to his party. This guy's a freaking Ash Ketchum. Literally the Ash Ketchum. And if you guys don't understand that, trust me. Look at him and look at Ash Ketchum. They're the same. Now, Solo Leveling winning Best New Series. I'll be honest, I'm somewhat okay. My pick was either Solo Leveling or The Apothecary Diaries. And I strongly believe The Apothecary Diaries should have won a few awards. Okay, so let me get to the next one here. This is us. Best Original Anime, Ninja Kamui. I'm okay with that. It could have been Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night. That should have won, but, you know. Best animation, Demon Slayer. Why? Why? Demon Slayer still has the same animation. What changed? Demon Slayer is still Demon Slayer. You could have said Kaiju number 8, or you could have said Don Da Don. Don Da Don is so good, guys. It's so effing good. That should have won. Now, best character design, Don Da Don. I give him props for that. I'm gonna give some props for the character design. I give him props for Don Da Don. Mine was either Don Da Don or the Apothecary Diaries. Best director, Fearon. Best background art, Fearon. I'm trying to look at the main ones I'm kind of concerned about to discuss. Okay, now. Best romance, Blue Box. Let me be perfectly clear. I love Blue Box. This is one of the shows I should have done a review on because it's a rom-com anime, but it didn't add sports to it, you know. And I get all this other list, like Rama and a Half, A Sign of Affection, which, by the way, I'm should have covered A Sign of Affection because I've seen A Sign of Affection. That show was freaking good, especially Yuki, who, by the way, Yuki is so adorable. It's like she was best girl, but I know Momo was it. But still, Sign of Affection, oh God. Please go watch that show. But again, I got respect for Blue Box. I'm not surprised Blue Box won. I'm not surprised. Now, I want to talk about comedy. Best comedy. Magic and Muscles. Let me be honest. I understand the comedy behind that show. And I love that show. I'm looking at these 6 shows here. Delicious in Dungeon, Konosuba Season 3, Spy X Family Season 2, Rama and a Half, my dear friend Nokotan. I'll be honest with you. I thought that Deer anime was going to win Best Comedy. Because that has more comedy than Masho. I mean, the opening, with the deer, you know, like, come on, man. That Deer anime is so freaking funny. She put Bambi to the knees. Like, this is the Deer anime that everybody needs to watch. And you seen that, or and you see people doing that dance. It's the same thing with the mash. Not singing bing bong but bing bong. It's the same thing. I respect Mash for winning Best Comedy, but that Deer anime should have won. Okay, let me look for another one. Okay, Best Action, Soul Leveling. Not surprised. I'm not surprised. I knew it was gonna win. I'm not surprised. Okay. Now, this is where they're coming. Isekai. This is the one of the rarest Isekai. We never got an Isekai anime award except this time. This is the only time we're getting an Isekai award. And Ray Zero won. Props for the fans and props for everybody. Ray Zero won this. And I'm looking at the other 6 shows. The only competition that I feel that Ray Zero had was Shangri-La Frontier Season 2. And now this year, if they decide to bring back the Crunchyroll Anime Awards with the best Isekai, Rising of the Shield Hero needs to win that. But again, props for Ray Zero winning. I'm not surprised. I wanted that to win because I knew that was competition. The only competition I saw was Shangri-La Frontier Season 2, and that's that. But I give props to Ray Zero for bringing it back. Best Drama, Fearon, don't really care about that. Best Slice of Life, Machine, too many losing heroines. Now, this one pissed me off. This category pissed me off. This one. Best main character. Really? Really? Like, Jinwoo, look, I swear to everything I love, I respect Jinwoo. He has like that top 5 glow up. And I mean by glow up, I mean like what he was now, Season 1, to what he is, look at Season 2. That's the glow up. It's like lookinism. Kobe from One Piece did that. You guys, what about Shinichi from Parasite? Did you forget about that guy? That's that. I get it. Don't get me wrong, but come on. I'm looking at these other 6. The Fearon should have won that, and Mao Mao should have won them. And I strongly believe Mao Mao should have won. And guys, if you go watch the Apothecary Diaries, go look at Mao Mao. The difference between Mao Mao and Jinwoo is this. Mao Mao doesn't have any superpowers. Mao is a freaking detective. A poison tester detective. This girl is brolic. One would argue she's best waifu or best girl, but Mao is, she's like one of those, like, main female characters that you really like so much. Like, Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon may not be my favorite character, but she's one of those best female roles, best female protagonist roles. Like Sailor Moon of the world, Revy from Black Lagoon, Ryoko from Kill la Kill. Mao, you see what I'm saying? Mao is something. She is something. She should have won Best Main Character. Now, Best Supporting Character is Fern. I mean, I get it. I'm not surprised by that thing here. Now, this is the award that literally got me like, why the fuck did you even pick her? The must protect at all costs category. Let me say this perfectly clear. Anya winning 3 straight. Better than what the Knicks do. I'm sorry. Because the Knicks ain't winning shit. She 3-peated like the Chicago Bulls. 3-peated. And then I get one of those, and I get the feeling that she's gonna take a break, and in the next 3 years she's gonna repeat the 3 like the Chicago Bulls. I see where this is going. But Anya winning is like, there's nobody gonna take her down. Nobody. I feel like this is why I don't like this award. This is why I don't like this typical award as well, because it's like Anya winning must protect at all costs. What there's to protect about Anya? She is smart. She's psychic. She avoid danger because she's psychic. And I'm sorry. Why is it psychic? Read minds and all that stuff. She knows. She read minds. She knows what to do. And then I'm looking at these other characters like this one. She should have won. This girl should have won. I know everybody would say no. Yuki? Hold on, let me bend this screen for a bit. Yuki, from A Sign of Affection. The deaf girl. Guys, Sign of Affection is like a silent voice, but in a rom-com vibe. And I'm looking at Yuki. She is so freaking adorable. Like, come on, guys. How do you not pick Yuki to win? Yuki should have won. Must protect at all costs. Trust me when I say that. She should have won that. But I just can't believe. Like, don't get me wrong. Anya winning again for the 3rd time. No surprise. But still though, the fact that Yuki should have won this. And I know some YouTubers have to really probably pick Spike's family or pick Yuki. But still, Yuki should have won that. Now, best anime song. Don, you can't lie. That is a good song. I'm not even kidding. That is a good effing song. That or the opening for this. Save my life. Oh, someone please save my life. I like that. And not to mention the now singing bing bong bong bing bong bong bing bong bong bing. I thought that was gonna win too. But when Don opening came out, that was a song. That was a song. You can't argue. That was a good song. And I remember going to the convention to see Creepy Nuts there, and they were singing it. I remember I was there singing that. It was so catchy. Okay, I'm trying to look for the big ones. Okay, best opening sequence. Don. That's good. That's good. The visuals, the music, the offbeat. Off an offbeat thing. That's what they did. The beat was good, showing off all these creatures that we're gonna see in season 1, especially Turbo Granny and the others. Oh my god, that was good. Now, best ending, Soul Leveling. No surprise there. You know, I thought maybe Kaiju number 8 should have won that. Nobody got you the way I do. Like, that should have won. Now, okay. Mao winning best voice actor appearance. I give her that. The voice actor for Mao did it. I like Mao. Now, I'm not going to go to the other categories, but here's the main one I'm going to talk about. Here's the main one I'm going to talk about. The Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling winning Anime of the Year. Now, was I surprised? No. Because here's what. I told my friends, and I told people on my chat, Soul Leveling is going to win. Anime of the Year. But listen to the tone when I said that. I said Soul Leveling is going to win Anime of the Year. Notice I didn't say hype. Notice I didn't say it like too hype, like, oh my gosh, Soul Leveling is going to win Anime of the Year. It's going to win hands down. Here's the thing. I'm looking at competition. This year's competition was, to me, tough. When Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 won, I didn't think JJK2 had competition. Well, technically it did. Me personally, I believe it did. Because Bocchi the Rock, Oshinoko, that's what their competition. And I thought Bocchi the Rock, not a mainstream anime, should have won Anime of the Year. I'm looking at this list, and Soul Leveling had competition. I know people gonna say, no, it didn't have competition. Yes, it did. Now, Delicious in Dungeon, not competition. I believe the only competition it had against Soul Leveling was Fearin' and the Apothecary Diaries. Those are the two shows that should have won. My wild card was Dandadan. That's my wild card. If Kaiju number 8 won, I wouldn't be surprised. But again, Solo Leveling win Anime of the Year, I said it, there's like, at one time I said I had a 90% chance of winning, but they're talking about Solo Leveling Season 1. That's not Solo Leveling Season 2. We're talking about Season 1. Solo Leveling winning Anime of the Year. I said it has a 90% chance because I'm worried about the competition. But when Fearin' came out, and I'm on episode 8 of Fearin', I don't know why it deserved Anime of the Year when. It's just like with me with when Made in Abyss won Anime of the Year years ago. Years ago, when Made in Abyss won, at the time My Hero Academia was at its peak. I thought My Hero should have won. But when Made in Abyss won the Anime of the Year, I'm like, really? That show? So then I sat down and watched Made in Abyss, and I loved it. Another example was when what's that show in my head now that won Anime of the Year, and I was like, what, really? I'm trying to remember what year that war won, and I was like, how did that win? Oh, Demon Slayer. Okay, be honest. I picked The Promised Neverland. The Promised Neverland Season 1. Fuck Season 2. Promised Neverland Season 1 should have won Anime of the Year. But when Demon Slayer won, I'm like, really? Demon Slayer won that? So then I watched Demon Slayer, and I can see why it deserved to win. Now I'm looking at Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling has competition. You either Dandadan, Kaiju, The Apothecary, and Fearin'. Those shows I see competition. I didn't care. I didn't think about Delicious in Dungeon that time. But The Apothecary and Fearin' was like the two dynamite high tier cards that was to go against Solo Leveling. And when Solo Leveling won, everybody was pissed off because Solo Leveling to me is so mainstream, better than like big mainstream as Dandadan, big mainstream as Kaiju, big mainstream as The Apothecary Diaries, because nobody really care about The Apothecary Diaries like that, unless you're a light novelist person, and Fearin'. But Soul Leveling has that, like, we're now, and I feel like these awards are so like, we don't give a crap about storyline. We want to see a guy power up. We want to see anime with action. Like 100% action. Not mystery, not sci-fi comedy. We want action. And Solo Leveling just gave us that. Like, I bet, like, we forgot Solo Leveling, like, the purpose of him powering up. Like, I watched Solo Leveling and I forgot he was just doing this for his mother. That's what I'm talking about. So when Solo Leveling won Anime of the Year, I wasn't surprised. Because I said competition. And people didn't think Solo Leveling didn't have competition. I believe it did. Fearin' and The Apothecary Diaries should have won. Or I would have said The Apothecary Diaries. But Solo Leveling winning, I wasn't too hyped because I'm not surprised. You see what I'm saying? I knew Solo Leveling was going to win Anime of the Year, but I wasn't too keen on it because of the competition. Now that we know who won this, it's safe to say that everybody just focused on action anime. And when Solo Leveling Season 2 gets nominated again for Anime of the Year, 9 times out of 10, everybody's going to pick that show to win, and everybody's going to pick Jin Woo as best main character. and all that. Now, my disappointing part is the Apothecary Diaries not winning that much awards. I feel so bad for the Apothecary Diaries not winning any award. Like, it won Best Voice Actor. It should have won multiple awards. Hell, it would have won Anime of the Year or Best Character. Or Best Main Character, but it didn't win those. I feel like the Apothecary Diaries got robbed more than fearing. That's what my take is. But you guys get the idea. So, I'm just letting y'all know, overall though, this Crunchyroll Anime Awards was so freaking boring. Yeah, we got a few wins and W's and Anya three-peated, but still, seeing these awards is just so like, it's so like these mainstream animes are winning. Mainstream animes are effing winning to a point that we don't give a crap about new shows that are making a name for themselves. And I don't even know where this is going to go. Like, you think the Apothecary Diaries season 2 is going to be up there again? You're really going to think, I forgot the other shows. But you get what I'm saying? We don't know. And people say it's rigged. I believe it rigged. About maybe 70% or 80% of these awards were rigged. Who to say? But you guys get my point. So thank you for watching this special video, my thoughts and reaction on the Crunchyroll Anime Awards 2025. Next year, let's see if there's going to be competition. Let's see where this goes. Stay tuned.